Would you say that Michael is the main character of the film, or is Vito the main character of the film? And it's, I think this is a really interesting thing about the movie, that question.
I think by the end of the movie, I was convinced this was Michael's story. Like when you see when the movie finishes, you're like, oh, the whole setup. So like I would say because if you look at like the movie, how it's split up, you have the first half, which is everything before Michael kills somebody in the diner, and everything. It seems like everything in the movie is supporting this like story of getting him to that point. It's all this buildup of how he shouldn't do it, and then how he has to do it. How there's really no other way for him, for the family to move on unless he does this. And it's like we're all building up to him making this decision. Then once he makes the decision to kill somebody, it's just the consequences of that decision. And then the rest of the movie is just how do we deal with the fallout of that, and how do things change because of that. And it's like, and that's like the exact midpoint of the story. You start off the story with Marlon Brando in the room. You end the story, the complete mirror of the beginning, where it is Michael in the same room, closing the door. And it's like this perfect circle, this perfect structure that if you, when I looked at it that way, I'm like, it feels like it is all about Michael, and everything is to serve him and his character arc and his growth and how he changes and moves throughout the story. Even though I feel like Marlon Brando is, if he's in a scene, that's who I'm drawn to. And he does start off as the main character or as who you think is. But I guess that would be my argument for Michael being the main character.